Yeah. So the three types of learning I was telling, the three types of learning, one is the first one is the most important one, kinesthetic learning. Means unless you make your body movements, unless you move your hands, unless you make the certain movements in your body, you cannot learn the things and you cannot adopt it, you cannot understand it, you cannot remember it. So that it won't go into your neurons. Second type of learning is the visual learning, whereby observing will be learning, and third one is the auditor learning. And I believe that we need all of three of you to be in the this one. So today we'll be dealing with the what you call, of course, the topic I named it as six Ayurveda success blueprint from graduate to six-figure expert. So as I could not get into the chat box where exactly you are standing, let me go with my own flow, because I believe that if you interact and if you give accordingly, I can take the examples of the real life examples, so that you will be getting what you call the it becomes more relevant to you people, and you can implement it. Because see, this will not be going to be only theory class. I would like to request you to set some ground rules for yourself as well as for the session. That if you want, I want that you people should take the notes, have the pen and paper, because in between I may ask you for some exercises, so that you can come up at the end of the session, you'll be able to make out that to be a life changing session for you. So unless you take that responsibility, unless you take that involvement, 100% involvement, focus involvement here, I, I doubt whether you'll get the real value of this particular session or not. Okay. So anyway, coming back, Ayurveda success blueprint, what I created. Okay, I created, and I felt that this is going to change your particular. I would like to ask you two questions. Okay, what brought you here today? At least put in the chat box. What brought you here today? What made you to check out for this particular session and pay for it and come to this session? Quick, faster, so that I can deliver a lot of things to people. Okay. So people who are joining this first time, what made you to click this particular webinar, choose this webinar? Whether I am audible, I'm not understanding why the audience is so much quiet. At least in the chat box you can put no. If you are not able to, I am not able to see any chat. Not in the everyone section, not in the host section. Whether people are putting chat, whether you are actually participating in chat box. For Rupesh, it is accessible chat. Dr. Priya is also, as all of you must have came into this one. And what transformation are you seeking? See, what you want. Okay, what is the problem? That is one thing which has brought you today here, and what transformation you are seeking. That is what really you want from your life. So the two things are there. They are not same. One is the problem. Another one is the solution. Okay, so the problem is what have brought you here, and you are seeking a solution, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. So see, many of time when I saw, how many of you resonate with this one, that the there's we always, most of us, we have got all the internal causes which are stopping us from practicing Ayurveda. As Dr. Komal has made, we are not confident enough to practice Ayurveda because these seven what we call it, lack of C's. The lack of congruence with the Ayurveda, lack of conviction in the Ayurveda, lack of clarity with Ayurveda, lack of competence many times, maybe with the certain disease, or with how to take it to the market. That is also a competency there, that is also skill required there. Because see, we may be very much a genius in Ayurveda, but how to put it to the market, that is also the biggest problem what we all are suffering. Okay, and lack of confidence because of that, because we are not acting. That's why we are not developing confidence. And as I was telling you that all these LCs, all these LCs lead to the lack of cash flow. Is it? Lack of cash flow. That is what is affecting all of us. That is what it is affecting all of us. Not only this, why I was congratulating you people is, see, you people are belonging to the top 2%. 90%, 98% of the population, they live average life. They live average life because they don't take decisions, they don't take actions, they don't make actions. Okay. That is because they are living in conformity. And you people have taken a charge, you have taken a decision to join this particular session. Means you want to explore your life, you want to make something different for your life. That's why you are joined, and you are that indicates that you are not going with the mass. You are applying your mind, you are using your wisdom, you are thinking logically, and because of that, you are here in this particular session. Okay, that's why I congratulate people for being out of the what you call. So if you converge all the LCs, the three LCs are that these three LCs are important. Is why you are here. One is first is the lack of clarity. How many of you agree that you have certain problem with the clarity? You don't have the proper clarity regarding your career. How many of you resonate with this? Put in the chat box. Okay. The second one is the lack of confidence. Lack of confidence. See, because we are not acting, we are not implementing, we are not getting results because of that we are not having the confidence. That is a LC number two. And LC number three is that when we don't have clarity how to use our Ayurveda knowledge and put it into action and put into a particular process where from we can get the confidence and competence, because that we can demand our what we call the deserved value in the form of either money, in the form of recognition, or in the form of other significance. So that is what is affecting our cash flow. That is LC number three. So how many of you resonate with this one? So you are here for basically to get rid of these three LCs, that is lack of clarity, lack of confidence, and lack of what we call lack of cash flow. We want to have better revenue, isn't it? So for that you need to have transformation. You need to have transformation. See, I conducted a Google survey. In most of them, they were especially 52.9%. They wanted to have their own identity, which is not with them. That is, they are suffering with the identity crisis. Most of us we suffer with identity crisis. We don't have the positioning. We don't have the particular positioning in the society or in the professional what we call the domain. Okay, so how you introduce yourself when you are into the when you want to introduce yourself to a particular either the same professional person or some contemporary science person, or to any in the society, how you are introducing, what exactly the identity you are carrying. You may be saying I am doctor. Doctor is a very generic one. Doctor is generic one, isn't it? Doctor is a generic one. So that is not our identity. Doctor is a generic identity. We need to have specific identity. Okay, that is the identity crisis we are suffering with. And second, majority people, they wanted to restart their career as either maybe they are general allopathy general practitioners, or they are out of the practice and they want to start the what we call Ayurveda practice, but still they are not knowing how to start it. Isn't it? So that is no clarity. Isn't it? No, there is identity crisis and they don't know how to do it. And third majority, third majority is so when whether you people are also resonant with these problems, how many of you agree that whatever you are today, that is because of your character, that is because of your what you call attitude? How many of you agree with this? If you agree with this, type yes in the chat box. Is it? All of whatever we are here, whatever the results are with us, whatever with what we are leading our life, that is all because of what we carry, what the character we are having, what the attitude we are having, what the belief system we are having. So if you want to, if you are not happy, or if you feel that this is a not area where I should stay, I have to move from this stage to the next stage where I have got real potentials to explore the higher plateau, the plateau of the higher plateau of success, significance. That is, you want to travel that journey, you want to take a journey. That means that you need to change. Yes or no? If you want to live your dream life, you need to change your character, what you are having today. What has brought you today here means in your whatever stage you are in your life, that the same thing will not carry you to the higher level where you want to go. What has taken you here, what has brought you here at this stage, the same thing will not be sufficient enough to take you to the next level. That's why continuous learning is required for us. Continuous improving our skills is important for us, required for us to achieve our dream life. So, how many of you are ready to change your character today? How many of you are ready to change your character today? Ready to change your character, change your attitude, change your approach towards the life, especially your professional life. If you are not ready, then you need to modify your dreams. If you're dreaming, if you're dreaming of becoming a significant person, successful person in Ayurveda field, and you want that the whole world should look at you as an Ayurveda authority, but if you are not ready to change your approach, if you are not ready to change your attitude, if you are not ready to change your personality, your belief system, your characters, you are supposed to modify your dreams. If you want, if you don't want to modify your dreams, if you want to live those dreams, you need to magnify your skills. You need to magnify your skills. Okay, so how many of you are ready for that? If you are ready, then only this session is going to help you. If you are not ready to take up the challenge of changing yourself, then I don't think that if there is any even 10 minutes you should not waste on this particular session. If you are ready to take the challenge, then only you sit here. Otherwise, you will be wasting your energy and time. Because this session, I believe that it will make you to confront with yourself all those what the wrong things are happening with you. Okay, so how many of you are ready to brainstorm? How many of you are ready to take up this particular challenge to have three major benefits once you go out of the session? Three major benefits you'll be going to have. I am going to promise this that if once after this completion of the session, if you take full charge, if you get involved in the session, get immersed in the session, you'll get the all that blueprint to get the clarity in your life. You'll have that credibility, you'll develop that authority to be a credible person in the society, and you will definitely influence the cash flow using Ayurveda. Using Ayurveda. Okay, so our objective is what? Our objective is to achieve this profit or the scale up strategy value ladder. ऑल ऑफ अस और ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है आज का हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव है कि भाई हम स्टेज वन वेर एवर वी आर हियर फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट वी वांट टू गो टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल हायर लेवल okay higher level so it has got four steps. This is what I call it as a profit scale up strategy value ladder. तो आज का हमारा मिशन है और only sole objective is that we need to take these all the four steps step one by one. Okay, so today we'll see what are the step 1, 2, 3, 4 and how what are the strategies, structure and system to adopt to achieve this. So step 1 is finding your niche, finalizing your niche, whom you are going to serve. If you are planning to serve all the people, whole public in general, then this session may not help you, because this session is for the people who want to be significant and experts. If you want to be expert, you need to be master of one thing. That is what we call niche. You should target one particular audience or customers or the patients. Step 2 is you need to position yourself. You need to brand yourself. You should think. You should know how you should brand yourself. What should be your positioning in the society, in the profession, in the society, so that the same people come to you. Step number 3 is how you can set up your systems so that it will help you to automate your system and leverage the time and the what you call the energy. Step number 4 is how we can have multiple streams of income. What Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub is projecting is 7 revenue streams. Okay, so these are the what will be brainstorming our session here today. Why I call it as brainstorming? Brainstorming is because all of us will be involved in this. All of us will be involved in this. That's why. So when many people put their brain into this, that is called a brainstorming. If you are single-handedly, if you are doing, that is called as mind storming. So we are not here to do mind storming. For the research I have made last 6 years, so I wanted to brainstorm with people. So who am I? How many of you know that? So I am a creator of Ayurveda business model, which I call the MBA of Ayurveda, and I am helping Ayurveda professionals suffering from lack of direction and confidence, what we were speaking, to establish their Ayurveda career. Okay, so that they can get their social and professional significance and gain the financial abundance and time freedom to live entrepreneur lifestyle. Okay, and I'm also known as the founder of Ayurpreneur Academy and Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. Ayurpreneur Academy, what I call it as the Ayurveda School of Entrepreneurship, and Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub is the Ayurveda business community exclusively for all the Ayurveda professionals. And for the last 6 years, I am doing research on how to develop entrepreneur mindset, entrepreneur skill sets, so that those things can be used for our Ayurveda doctors and they can be trained and they can be helped to bridge this gap of their Ayurveda institutional knowledge put and the market demands. See, we are all genius, we are all learned, we know a lot of things, but where we are failing, we are not able to make that particular knowledge into a product or service which is in demand in the market. That is the biggest gap. That's why to overcome that gap, I have founded this Ayurpreneur Academy. Okay, this webinar basically divided into the 4 phases, and we learn step by step the blueprint, how to brand yourself and how to become Ayurveda expert, and how you can start your own journey, and by applying it, we can build our particular Ayurveda ecosystem. So the first 4 phases will be, first phase, in the first phase will be doing reality check. Reality check is why the Ayurveda professionals are struggling. We'll know why we are struggling. Second is proven building what to call branding blueprint, how we should brand ourselves. And third phase part will be the 6A, what I call the system. And fourth part is how we can fast track your growth as an Ayurpreneur. Okay, Ayurpreneur. So that is what we are going to go through this particular session, and what we will learn today. What we will learn today. So basically, we learn 6A as a what we call the successful blueprint. But along with that, I promise you that more than 10 bulb-on moments will be for you. The hacks will be there, which you can use for your Ayurveda, what we call clinic setup, or scaling up the Ayurveda practice, or starting with the Ayurveda coaching. Okay, positioning yourself and attracting the ideal clients, premium clients who can pay you what you deserve, and the system to set up which works for you. Okay, which will work for your particular. Other than that, we'll see 3 years framework. Then the new IMD formula. I am going to give you new IMD formula. The 4 level of mastery evolution, PFE mindset, what you need to acquire, 3 secret principles of health, business, or entrepreneurship, golden triangle of competence, how you should develop how you can develop the competency, profit convergence circles, so that you can understand what is the most profitable niche you can have as per your knowledge and skills. NIL, the top 3 reasons for the failure, the 7 Ayurpreneur revenue streams, the 3 biggest pains what Ayurveda professionals are facing, how to overcome that, and the proven methods to achieve the Ayurpreneur success. Okay, so are you ready to have these all bulb-on moments so that you can start afresh and you can make it? So, what will help? How it is going to help you? Whatever learning you are going to do should have the outcomes will be there. The outcomes is you will be breaking free from the low visibility, identity crisis, and unclear positioning. You will be able to position. You will get what you are supposed to position today. At this session, I will be helping you to find what will be your positioning in the society, in the in your professional life, in your professional domain. Okay, then confidence and pride, which will help you to run your own entrepreneurship. Then how to grow your business. So anyway, we Ayurpreneur business model, 7 Ayurpreneur business models we propose. We all of Ayurveda doctors should focus on having multiple streams of income, and these are the 7 categories of revenue streams that you can think of one after the other. Once you get one system set up, that you should move to the second one so that you can have multiple source of income and revenue streams. Okay, not focus on all the seven. Rather, we'll focus on three things. If you are allopathy practitioner, along with integrative medical practice, so you will be coming to know how to position yourself as per your expertise as an integrative medical practitioner. Second is, if you are if you are planning to have your own Ayurvedic, you are having your own Ayurveda practice, and how to leverage it, how to become a brand authority of that Ayurvedic practice. Okay, and third one is how to brand go into health wellness and health and wellness coaching as per the Ayurveda or using Ayurveda. So I want you help. I want to your position look into the health and wellness coaching, which is going to be very lucrative. Okay, so all these things will be you will be learning, will be coming out of this particular session. Okay, how I am eligible, how I am eligible to teach you people today, how I am eligible to give it today. See, my philosophy is that whatever I don't know, if it has come to my notice and I want to transfer it to my students, so that because I feel that whatever I don't know, my students should know that, or the people who are joining with me, the friends who are joining with me, or the friends who are starting journey with me, they should know more, they should practice it. Okay, so many times we come up with this particular, even I was in that particular, they are giving us all the overwhelming overloaded information, but not a transformation. How many of you agree with me? We read all the Sanhitas, we attend all the exams, and once we come out, still we feel that we didn't get the transformation which can help us to position ourselves as an authority in the Ayurvedic professional Ayurvedic medical practice. How many of you agree with me? Yes or no? Isn't it? So these things, so all these gaps what I observed, and I could see that, I could understand that these gaps I need to address. And I have got enormous what you call the oh, 20 plus years of clinical practice, administrative knowledge, experience as a teacher and as a PG guide, researcher, published many articles, written individual books, also published individual books, and I am a resource person for NCHM also for the entrepreneurship development and all those things. Even I have been awarded by Gujarat Board of Ayurveda and Unani Practitioners and even National Social Association as a Best Young Teacher Award in 2023 and the Sushruta Puraskar in 2020. And beyond that, I invested lot of money to take the training and mentorship and coaching from business coaches, digital online coaches, then personality development coaches, and or whatever the available coaches are there, most of them, especially from India or from India, I took, and I could understand that if that knowledge is transferred, whatever I acquired from those coaches who are of international standards, if it is transferred to my own Ayurveda colleagues, they can do wonder. Okay, they can come out of that identity crisis. They can come out of that financial scarcity. They can have the lack of what are the great clarity, so that they can do. So all this has given me credibility. That concern has given me the credibility that I can help you in a more better way, because I have traveled already in that particular path in the last 6 years. Okay, so who is this particular session is for? Of course, all of you have joined with this enthusiasm, but still, if you are not clear whether this particular session is going to help you or not, let me read out for whom it is. It is for all those either graduates, postgraduates, you are all the teachers, or the female doctors, graduates who have turned homemakers. For all of you, this session is going to help you. It will be Balborn moment for you. Okay, Balborn session for you. It will help you to attract the idea yourself without chasing them. You will get the recognition as a go-to expert. Once the people will Google, you will be, your name will be, should be coming up. Your name should be coming up. How it can be done, that I'll be going to elaborate in my session. Okay, you should be looked as an authority, as an expert to come to. Okay, and it will help you to increase the footfalls in your clinic. And if you are feeling that you are not getting how to make visible your visibility, I'll give you all those organic promotion hacks also. Okay, and if you are If you want to quit the painful underpaid job, for you, for that means you want to have a side hustle, you want to start a new your own independent practice, for you people also it is going to help. And the people who are facing, okay, if you are willing to, if you are willing to help those people who are facing the problems, that for you this session is going to be helpful. Okay, you have got all the potentials to heal and teach, but you don't know where to start. If you are stuck there, this session is going to help you. Okay, if you don't know how to generate traffic and sell and market it, your all the skills and production services, that is, you will get the blueprint here. Okay, and if you are worried about the technical tools and systems to go online, okay, and you are worried who will buy your service and course, then this session is going to give that confidence and clarity and that competence, so that you can go online as well as offline. You can handle both the areas. You can be export, you can be may have multiple source of income online as well as offline. Okay, so online, why I'm telling, why I'm stressing on online is it has got a more reach, it has got more global reach. Okay, for that you need to now what you call leverage that opportunity of on digital platforms. Okay, now for whom this webinar is not for, जिनके लिए नहीं है, the people who are not serious about building their Ayurveda career, for them it is not going to help, because I am more fascinated to promote Ayurveda and its practice, its particular principles to be practiced, and by that definitely, because the whole world is looking for the Ayurveda experts, and I want that people should not lag behind. For that reason, if you are very much serious about building your Ayurveda career, then it is for you. Otherwise, it is not for you. Okay, those who are looking for shortcuts and quick fixes without putting their efforts, if that is your tendency, then I'm sorry to say that it is not for you. Those who are unwilling to invest in themselves for learning, their time, their particular what you call the all the other resources, then also it is not going to help you, because you will know, you will have the information, certain of most of the 50% of the practical also knowledge you'll have, but if you do not take the actions further, then this session is not going to help you. Then people resort to new technology. If you say that no, I am an old buddy and I cannot go with the new technology, then also this session is not. I do not believe that. I doubt that. And another point, the criteria, and if you are really, if you are easily offended by hard truth, because in the session I will be putting you into this test. Okay, I'll be asking you, and many even you must have now seen in the chat box, I could not get many of the answer offended. So if you are of that mentality, that if you are so much sensitive, then I feel that you need to uh, look into yourself why you are getting offended. See, ultimately we need to be honest with ourselves. Okay, we need to take charge. We need to confront all those our lacunas, and we need to overcome that. Okay, for that reason I feel that this session is for them. Okay, so let me have some chats. The people may be sleeping. Okay, because of these three problems, put in the chat box. How many of you suffer with identity crisis and lack of direction? Put in the chat box as one. If you are resonating with problem number one, put in the one, the pain. If you are resonating with the problem number two, that is financial restriction and professional stagnation, put it as two. If you are struggling with three, that is confidence loss and career disconnection, means you are left out. Okay. Yes, Dr. Prajasuni has put it as one, that is lack identity crisis and lack of direction. Dr. Devi also resonated with the same one. Okay. How many of you are having all the three? So you can put any other problem you are having, any other difficulty and other pain, because that I could not, I may not have covered here. Amol is think for three. Amol has got the confidence loss and career disconnection. Dr. Madhavi has got two, financial restriction, professional significance. This is with all of us. How many of you agree? Because I could see in the last 25 years of my academic career, this one, no? 60% of 60 to 65% of Ayurveda students, they come from middle class. Their parents either are school teachers or private job owners, and they put all their resources to make their children doctors. And because of that, we suffer. Isn't it? How, I mean, most of us. Dr. Deepa says that 1 and 3. Okay. So Rupesh is in the level 2 where he is scaling up. Okay. So he is out of this. Okay. So how many of you felt this one? I have my degree, but I don't know how to stand out or make a good living. Isn't that is what we call it as identity crisis? Isn't that many of you have made it one? Isn't it? Isn't it? And Dr. Priyadarshini want to explore more. Yes, definitely, Priyadarshini. You are going to get that all those the blueprint strategies where you can scale up. Okay. How many of you say yourself that I love teaching, but my income is capped and I am not growing beyond the classroom? How many of you number two, the biggest pain is the Ayurveda teachers, they are financially not growing. Okay. Number three is it has been years. I mean, how many of you have got the disconnection? Anybody, any female doctors who have left their this medical practice and they are coming back? Anyone is there? Okay, no one is there, no issues. So that is these are three biggest pains. What we are, yes, Dr. Tejaswini is there. Yes, Dr. Tejaswini, don't worry. This particular session, this particular Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub is meant for the smartest people, the female graduates who put all their efforts. They are sincere students. All the girls, the lady females, they toppers of the university, but unfortunately, because of the family responsibility, they come out, they cannot make their career. Okay, so that is the pain. That is the problem. That is the biggest problem, rather, because once we are not making use of Ayurveda, you need to you need to feel sorry because the problem you are suffering with the biggest, a very means a very big problem. You have got all the potentials, you have got all the skill, you have got all the knowledge, but you are ignorant. You are ignorant because the whole global wellness market is worth over 5 trillion, okay, $5 trillion. Okay, Ayurveda shares remain small because we are not branding ourselves. The Western people are making use of Ayurveda. They are making money, and our Ayurveda, Indians, the where the Ayurveda science has come, we are not making it. Okay. Post COVID, the 83% of the consumers they are looking for the Ayurveda. Post how is it? You have noticed it in the market or not? People are looking for Ayurveda now. Ayurveda remedies, Ayurveda particular products, health products, nutrition, everything they are, especially for chronic disease, they are coming for they are looking for the, and the traditional practitioners they are losing out. Okay, so these things, these you need to think about. You need to think about. See, the wellness, when the wellness industry is growing, and if you are not making use of that opportunity, especially 5.6 trillion US dollar, okay, at the annually 8 to 10%, and the CAGR is there, and on thing, how many of you want to be online health coaches? Type S in the chat box. How many are interested? I want all of you should type yes because all of you should become online health coaches. For that only it is intended. This particular session is intended. Okay. All of you people are capable to become Ayurveda health coaches, wellness coaches. When non-medicals are doing, why can't we? Yes. Yes, all of us are supposed to be online health coach, and I am going to give you the blueprint how you can become successful Ayurveda health and wellness coach online, which you can do from your home. Okay, you need not to invest much of the capital investment and all things. Okay, so Ayurveda is expected to cross 1,50,000 crore by 2028 and changing 70% of search for health solutions from Ayurveda, and global telemedicine usage has increased 400% post COVID. Everybody want to take online consultation now. So it is time to you go for online. We need to become hybrid doctor, both physical as well as online. Okay. More people are willing to invest in coaching Health coaching. More people are interested to invest in health coaching. All the public they are looking now for coaches, health coaches, lifestyle coaches, okay, memory coaches, or arthritis coach, breath coach, anything you name, for everything there is coach. So there is a demand. Okay, the harsh truth is you cannot excel unless you learn how to brand yourself, how to position yourself, and how to deliver it online. How many people agree? You are stuck in the stagnancy, not making revenue is because of these things. Yes or no? How many of you say yes? Because you are not branded, isn't it? You are not branded yourself, you are not positioning what you are supposed to be, you are not delivering online, isn't it? So because of that, you may be suffering with this what we call the biggest problem. It's a actually pandemic. It is pandemic. It is with us, all of us. All Ayurveda doctors, we are so potential. But unfortunately, when the market is calling us, we are sitting idly. We are not making opportunity of it. Yes or no? Do you feel you are missing out the opportunity? Do you look at the numbers? You look at the numbers. You are missing out the opportunity. Okay, you need to prepare yourself now. You need to prepare yourself for the future, which is the golden era of the Ayurveda, which is going to be golden era of Ayurveda. Okay, you need not to worry. I started late. I can understand your pain. इसलिए तो मैं चालू किया एयरपोर्ट एकेडमी एयरपोर्ट क्लब because I also went through this particular journey. I am going through that. I have started my Ayurpreneur journey. Okay, and I want to take you along with me. See, if I take you, if I come back to you after 10 years or 20 years, that much of amount of the transformation of the lives will be lost. I will be missing those numbers. I want to bring that transformation in our Ayurveda doctors as early as possible because I know the struggle. Because even I failed in BMS final year because of lack of direction, lack of seriousness, lack of professionalism. Because of that, I could lose years of growth. Okay, loss of a lot of years of growth. I lost. I lost the confidence. Then even we could not. I wasted a lot of time without branding and marketing. Okay, now I am 47 and I completed my BMS in 20 at the age of, and even I failed in 1998 in the final year exam. Okay, but still I could make that. I could know that yes, there is a problem which I went through, and many of my colleagues are through. Many of my colleagues are also going through. Okay, and I want to help them. That's last whatever the knowledge I'm acquiring. Okay, and what the pain I could go through, the struggle I could go through, which is more common. It's more same with similar with all of you. Okay, all of us we suffer with the same problem, same pain, same frustration, same lack of clarity, confusion, isn't it? Confusion. So that has made me to discover these things. Okay, that what I discovered in 2019 is when I could see the online all the ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and all things, I could see that non-medicals are using Ayurveda principles and they are branding themselves as a menopause coach, breath coach, pranayama coach, asthma coach, gut coach, gut brain coach. Isn't it? You must have also seen. How many of you have seen all these ads? कितने लोग देखे हैं जो नॉन मेडिकल्स है वो लोग फेसबुक ऐड चला रहे हैं, इंस्टाग्राम ऐड चला रहे हैं एज अ experts of the particular gut, breath, all the things using Ayurveda principle. 5 a.m. club. How many of you heard this? 5 a.m. club. Brahmi Muhurta club. Yes or no? You must have seen, is that? Yes or no? Okay. So then I felt that the problem with our doctors is, our Ayurveda colleagues is not the lack of knowledge, it is lack of the skill how to brand themselves, how to present themselves in the market, and how to utilize the trends and the opportunities to use their knowledge to create their own revenue systems, ecosystem. For that, I created the Ayurveda business model, the MBA of Ayurveda. Okay, so my mission is to empower all the Ayurveda professionals to create a thriving practice, online and offline, discover their niche, individual, and I want to transform them from individual practitioner to the recognized authorities. And I want to develop the business acumen, marketing skills, and digital tools in them, and financial so that they can get the financial abundance, professional significance, and personal freedom. So I have got a vision that I want to change the lives of 10 million Ayurveda professionals. How many of you think that it is a bold statement what I am making? Is it? If you feel that it is a bold statement, it is my the biggest ambition, then type bold in the chat box. Do you feel it is bold or not? The claim what I am making. Yes, bold. Okay. So how many of you are ready now? We'll go to we'll dive into the strategy. Okay. How many of you are ready? Type ready in the chat box if you are ready to get rid of these three biggest pains, that are the identity crisis, financial stagnancy, and confidence and disconnectivity. So the 3 years framework I'll be going to give you, and new IMD formula which is going to help you, okay, to understand what you are supposed to do. But for that you need to till the end. You need to be serious. You should be involved in that. Of course, the time it may be stretched because we were supposed to close by 5 to 6, but because of that glitches, I am going to. So, how many of you are ready to take the journey if it goes beyond the expected time, scheduled time? Put chat in the chat box. Yes, if you are ready, put R in the chat box. That it will take some time. Okay, but the people who will stay till the end, they will get a free book from my side. Okay, I'll be giving you free book, that is 6 easy proven steps to brand yourself as an Ayurveda expert. Okay, so all are ready to take this free book, and you'll be staying there till the end, because ultimately it is for your betterment. You are supposed to take charge of your life. You need to invest your time, your energy. Okay, so the 3S framework is, the first bulb-on moment for you people is, you would have been successful if you would have got a better structure to start your clinic or start your professional practice. How to survive, how to secure, how to sustain in the market. If you would have got a better structure for this, you were. How many of you believe that you would have started very early, or it will be a great start for you people? Isn't it a structure? The first S is, we need to have better structure, a proper structure, a proven structure which can help us to start up, survive, secure, and sustain in the market. The first stage. Second S is system. To succeed, we need to have a system. We have a structure. Now we should have a system to process it, to act on it. Okay, so that we can monetize it. The second S is, be succeed. To succeed, system is required. And third S is strategy to scale up. What Rupesh was telling. Dr. Rupesh want to scale up his practice. So he requires strategy. He must be having structure. You must have used the system. He is looking for a strategy now. But I have to evaluate whether the structure what is existing with, the system what is having, whether it is really going to help him to scale up or not. Whether the strategy has to be changed. That is what are the 3S. What are the 3S now? S number, structure, system, and strategy. Isn't it? So structure is Ayurpreneur flywheel method. So what we learn today? Structure is Ayurpreneur flywheel method. Okay. So first you need, all the 6 steps are there. 6 steps are there. This structure what you need to follow to become an Ayurpreneur or Ayurveda expert, authority, Ayurveda authority or expert. Okay. authoritative expert. The first step is you should have concept clear mindset. Second is you should develop the competence skill set. Third is you should evaluate the demand in the market or not, that monetization opportunities are there or not, monetization onset. Fourth one is relevant to time set, whether it is relevant to the time or that market demand is there or not, market feasibility is there or not, that is need to look out. And fifth one is marketing tool set. You need to know how to market yourself, your products, your services. Okay. And sixth is how to make sales, how to offer services, and how to get wow experience from your customers. So this is what we call 6 steps Ayurpreneur flywheel method. That is the structure what you are going to have to start up your career as an Ayurpreneur and survive and secure. And system to help you to succeed is Ayurpreneur business model. It is Ayurpreneur business, where the 7 triads of Ayurveda doctors who are in the Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub community, they'll be supporting each other to grow together. We'll be sharing the revenues. हम आपस में रेवेन्यू शेयर करेंगे, पेशेंट को एक दूसरे को रेफर करेंगे. अगर कोई प्रोडक्ट बना रहा है तो प्रोडक्ट हमको देगा हमारा आयुर्वेद डॉक्टर. अगर कोई खेत में आयुर्वेद हर्बल ड्रग्स उगा रहा है तो वो ही विल बी सप्लायर फॉर अस, सो दैट इट विल बी विन विन पॉलिसी. हमें अपने आयुर्वेद डॉक्टर्स को भी सब जगह पे लेके आना है. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू एग्री दैट? अभी मैं पैसा देख रहा था लिंक्डइन पोस्ट में, एक लिंक्डइन पोस्ट आया था. one of our oil doctor has mentioned that all the big pharma companies, they are owned by non-Ayurvedic people. All big Ayurvedic pharma companies, they are not owned by Ayurvedic doctors. पता है आपको? All the big Ayurvedic companies who are making millions of rupees, okay, they are all non-Ayurvedic people. So they are making a lot of money on our shoulder, and why we cannot? Okay, so that is system. And strategy is, nobody have told you till today. You need to change your character. As I was telling you, if you want to have transformation, you need to change your character. That is, you need to have new identity, new model, and new system. New identity for yourself. How you will position yourself? Repositioning will reposition you. अगर आप ऑलरेडी स्टार्ट कर चुके हो, 10 साल प्रैक्टिस किए हो, 15 साल प्रैक्टिस किए हो, एंड यू वांट टू स्केल अप, यू वांट टू गेट आइडेंटिटी, यू वांट टू ब्रांड, you have to reposition what is required in the market and what you are having, that is used to reposition. New models, new business model, वही सेम ओल्ड जो भी आप कर रहे हो फिजिकल प्रैक्टिस में वो काम नहीं आएगा. We need to have new business model and new system, new delivery system, how you are going to reach your, how you are going to deliver your products or services, that new system. So that is a strategy. Okay, so is it clear? Structure is Ayurpreneur flywheel method, 6 steps. System is Ayurpreneur business model, and strategy is the IMD. That is what we need to change our identity, change our business model, and we have to change our delivery system if it is not working for us. Okay, so that all is included in these 6 steps. Okay, this is what I call 6A blueprint. 6A क्यों बोला? Every blueprint, every particular strategy starts with A. That's why 6A. The step 1 is assimilate the Ayurvedic business and entrepreneurial concepts. हमें सिर्फ आयुर्वेद जान के फायदा नहीं है. All of your genius, all of your learned people, आपको सबको आयुर्वेद मालूम है. मुझे जितना मालूम है उससे ज्यादा आप लोगों को मालूम है आयुर्वेदा, है ना? But still why we are not making money? Because we don't have that business acumen. हमारे पास बिजनेस कॉन्सेप्ट मालूम नहीं है, एंटरप्रेन्योर कॉन्सेप्ट मालूम नहीं है. ओके, सेकंड स्टेप इज acquiring the skill set, acquisition of the skill set. Okay, so the first step is for clarity and direction. Clarity and direction, है ना? हमें डायरेक्शन क्लैरिटी क्या होगा, कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर होगा तो क्लैरिटी होगा, क्लैरिटी होगा. सेकंड स्टेप इज स्किल सेट टू कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डिंग. हमारा कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड होना चाहिए ना. व्हेन वी आर कॉन्फिडेंट देन वी कैन चार्ज मोर, वी कैन आस्क फॉर मोर. इज इट? हम क्यों कम चार्ज करते हैं पता है? रियलिटी, व्हाट इज द रियलिटी? व्हाई वी चार्ज लेस? ऑफ कोर्स धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष ये सभी पढ़ाए गए हमको आयुर्वेद कॉलेज में, बट स्टिल स्टिल हमें क्यों कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं आता, करेज नहीं आता ज्यादा पूछने के लिए? सिंपैथी एम्पैथी तो ठीक है, बट सबसे ज्यादा द रियल और बिटर ट्रुथ इज we are not confident of our results. We are not confident of our result. Okay, our result, because of that maybe. Okay, so third step is act the implementation. जो भी आपने डिसाइड किया उसको एक्ट करना पड़ेगा. Step number 4 is you need to audit the success stories and the testimonies, so that it will help you to build your authority and trust building. Okay, when you implement, you'll build your personal brand and authority. Step number 5 is assign your expert niche. So once you identified everything, you tested a minimum viable product, what we call. Then once you come to know that, yeah, this is what I can do better, then that will be your blue ocean. And step number 6 is announce the world. So then you are courageously can announce yourself in the world, isn't it? So अभी step number 1 में क्या आता है, we'll see. Step number 1, how many of you agree that your eyes cannot see what your mind does not know? Is it? हमारे मन को जो पता नहीं है वो हमारे आई के सामने है तो भी हमें पता नहीं चलेगा. We cannot identify it because all our behaviors, which are the reason for our results. Okay, behavior is the reason for our results. Whatever the results we are getting, that is because of our behaviors. That all are depend upon our belief system. Because whatever we believe, we value it, and whatever we value, the thoughts will be revolving around those values, and accordingly, emotions are generated, and those emotions are reflected into our behaviors, and those behaviors are yielding to results. So, अभी क्या करना पड़ेगा हमको? हमारे बिलीफ सिस्टम को चेंज करना पड़ेगा. So, what is belief system चेंज करना है आपको? You need to think that you are a competent Ayurveda expert, and you can definitely deliver the results for your patients or your customers or your students. If you start believing like this, your behavior will also change. Once your behavior change, the results will be coming out. Okay, results will be coming out. So you need to change your subconscious mind, because whatever you believe, that you'll achieve. So that जब आप when you start believing 100% in Ayurveda, 100% in yourself, your capability, you will develop better. 4 level of evolution is there in the mastery. Once you want to become master, you need to go through 4 levels. Okay. First basic level is unconscious incompetence. You don't know anything, and because you are not able to do that. Conscious incompetence, that you know, but you are not still competent to do that. Third stage is you are knowing, at the same time you are doing also. You are knowingly doing it. Okay, you plan, you do it. Every time when you are doing, you are thinking, how to do. But the fourth level, the ultimate level, it is called as unconscious competence. So masters, if you want to be called as a master of Ayurveda, whatever the niche you are going to finalize today, एक disease, एक प्रॉब्लम जो आप सॉल्व करना चाहेंगे, उसमें आपको अनकॉन्शियस कॉम्पिटेंस लाना पड़ेगा. Okay, and that is possible only when you believe internally that you are great with Ayurveda and Ayurveda is great. You can do with Ayurveda. Okay, professional goals, you should know what are your professional goals. Of course, professional goals आपका क्या होता है? We need to have the धनेशना, हमें पैसा कमाना है. Because without money, even you cannot do the charity. Money is not evil. Money is required, because even if you want to do good jobs, good things to the society, you require money. So we need to increase our value, and that value increase can be reflected by how much we charge, how much we charge for our consultation. So can you type in the chat box, if you are practitioners, how much you are charging? Put in the chat box how much you are charging for consultation. 200. Dr. Deepa, Dr. Tejasri, Dr. Devi, Dr. Priyasni is also charging 200 rupees. Then Sri Lakshmi, Dr. Sri Lakshmi, Dr. Madhavi, Dr. Kiman, 100 rupees. Madhavi, uh, Dr. Madhavi, 500 rupees. Very good. Okay. So anybody have thought beyond this? Hey, Sri Patil, 100 rupees. How many of you have got this misconception that no, no, sir, we are practicing in a small town, rural areas. Because of that, we cannot charge more. See, if you are attending a genuine problem, if you are expert of that, and if you have got confidence, if you have got confidence to deliver the result, you can charge whatever you truly deserve. This is not after a 500 rupees, more than 500 rupees. Some other people, skillful people, they take. I don't want to take the names, but still, do you agree with me or not? Without risk, people take more than us. We are giving health, we are providing health, but still we are not confident to charge more than 500. I could say highest is 500 rupees. Dr. Madhavi is charging. So can you imagine if I give you, if I give you, we will help you to charge 2,000 to 3,000 rupees per, will not be, will it not be a great thing for you people? Okay, to earn, if for example, if you are charging 100, and if you want to earn 1,000 rupees per day, you need to take 10 patients. You need to took 10. You need to look into 10 patients. Okay, but if you charge more and see less patients, you will have time freedom. You will have value. You will have upper value level, is it? And you will be respected more. That is how we need to think. We need to raise the thermostat. We need to raise our thermostat for money. We need to raise it. You think that you are going to charge 2,000 rupees per consultation. It's not that you will be starting to from tomorrow itself. No, it is not possible because I can understand the practical problems are there. On field, it is not easy to take the money, get the money out of the pockets, isn't it? But strategically, once you start building our Ayurpreneur journey, over the period, you will be able to achieve that within year or 2 years. You will be able to charge 2,000, 3,000, even 10,000, depending upon your niche, profitable niche. Okay, and entrepreneurial. So, business is professional goals are very self-centered. We are speaking about the entrepreneur purpose. Entrepreneur is where you are thinking about per location. Per location is increasing your productivity and patients, your customer productivity. You are building your authority, having a spiritual cause behind your particular mission, which is not only for money, but you are going to add value to them, add value to their life. Yeah, because of that, you are going to generate the monetization revenue, and by that, you are setting a legacy for your next generation. That is what we are thinking about. So that is what we call PFE mindset. We have to develop PFE mindset. That is purpose. You should find purpose for your entrepreneurship. Purpose is here. See, only to survive, you need to have a purpose. We are speaking about survive above the survival stage. Okay, you need to find purpose. You should have faith in yourself and Ayurveda, as I already told, and you should have persistence. Even because it is not easy. It is not easy because if you know what is your why you are existing, what is your purpose, and if you are passionate about living for your purpose, you'll get the process also, you'll come to know process also, you'll also get the results. But finding your why is important. Holding with your why is important. Holding with your purpose is important. Because purpose is greater than goals. Purpose is greater than desire. Because purpose is for the masses. Goals and desires are self-centered for ourselves. Okay, so you need to find your why. Once you find your why, money will be byproduct, but you will be getting lot of what you call respect and the there will not be scarcity for the patients. There will not be scarcity for the patients. You will get home balance. You'll get you need to work only weekly once or weekly 4 days. Okay, is it? So that is what you need to have clear concept. You need to find your why. आज बैठ के आपको अपना वाई फाइंड आउट करना है कि भाई मुझे आयुर्वेदिक प्रैक्टिस क्यों करना है, क्या मुझे आयुर्वेद क्यों बनना है. You go on putting the question. It is called a 7 step process. पहले आप जब क्वेश्चन पकड़ोगे, why I should start as a Ayurveda health coach, so you'll get one answer. You ask again why for the second answer, whatever answer you got, no, you question it again, why this. So once you go, no, then you'll reach your core philosophy or core value, core principle why you are trying to think. See, you are not come by chance here. आप लोग इधर ऐसे चांस में नहीं आए. The universe has sent you. Universe has sent. The universe has made us to sit together here. How many of you agree with this? Coincidentally नहीं आए क्या, ऐसे by accidentally हम नहीं आए इधर, because it was charged, is it? If the universe has guided, universe is giving a signal that we are vibrating the same frequency. I am thinking about entrepreneurship. I am having a bigger purpose, mission to help my Ayurveda friends, Ayurveda doctors to live a better life. And you people are also feeling the same. You want to do better thing for society, for your patients, for your whatever the target customers are there. For that reason only you have taken this particular session. Otherwise you would not have stayed here after 1 hour also. 1 hour के 1.5 घंटा हो गया, अभी भी लोग जुड़े हैं. इसका मतलब क्या है, you have got that core, what you call the a purpose, the bigger purpose in your DNA. Okay, because of that you are staying here. So आज का रात पे क्या करना आपको, you have to find out your why, कि भाई मुझे आयुर्वेद क्यों करना है और इसमें मुझे अथॉरिटी क्यों बनना है. ओके, सो इफ दिस मैं ज्यादा नहीं जाऊंगा, बिकॉज आई कुड सी मेनी ऑफ द पीपल आर एक्सपीरियंस देयर. तो बट व्हाट आई कुड सी इज दैट मैं आयुर्वेद प्रैक्टिस सिर्फ 6 प्रिंसिपल्स पे करता हूँ. मैं ज्यादा संहिता नहीं पढ़ा, चरक ज्यादा नहीं पढ़ा. चरक सिर्फ एग्जाम के लिए पढ़ा होगा. सुश्रुत पीजी में था, एमएस इसलिए पढ़ना पड़ा. बट इवन आई एम नॉट वेरी मच वेल वर्स विद सुश्रुत संहिता एंड ऑल संहिता. बट व्हाट आई कुड फाइंड इज still I am getting results in Ayurveda practice. Even I am managing surgical diseases with medicines, Ayurvedic medicines, medicinal management. I am doing medicinal management with for surgical disease. Only based on these fixed principles. पंचभौतिक सिद्धांत, दोष मूलम शरीरम, कार्य कारण संबंध, लोक पुरुष साधर्म्य, सामान्य सिद्धांत, षड्विध उपक्रम. इतना आपको अगर मालूम है, यू विल हैव क्लैरिटी कि भाई क्या करना है, कब क्या करना है. ओके, नो बल्ब ऑन मोमेंट आने वाला है. ओके, द 3 सीक्रेट प्रिंसिपल्स व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर ग्रोइंग योर हेल्थ बिजनेस और हेल्थ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. नंबर 1 है niche clarity, as I was telling you. Niche clarity. What do you mean niche? Niche is targeting a particular group of customers suffering with a particular problem, and you are going to give a particular solution for them. Clear हुआ? Niche means you are solving a particular problem of a particular group of people with your particular solution, with your unique solution. So how many of you have got your own niche here? How many of you have got niche clarity? टाइप कीजिए आपका niche क्या है बोले तो. what the problem you are solving. problem for example मान के चलिए अगर डॉक्टर प्रियदर्शनी है, she is migraine है ना, she is going to solve this problem. डॉक्टर रूपेश इज प्रोक्टोलॉजी. प्रोक्टोलॉजी में क्या कर रहे हैं, यूनिक क्या है, यूनिक. प्रोक्टोलॉजी में सर्जरी सभी करते हैं, मैं भी वही कर रहा हूँ. आप हैदराबाद में बैठ तो आप भी वही कर रहे हैं. हाँ, सर्जरी तो सभी करेंगे, जनरल सर्जन, एलोपैथी जनरल सर्जन भी करेंगे. हमारा यूनिक होना चाहिए स्पेशल, कि पेशेंट सिर्फ हमारे लिए उसी के लिए आए, है ना. दे शुड कम टू अस, इट इज अवेलेबल ओनली विथ अस. इसके लिए छुपाना नहीं है उसको, बट we should be so much authority of that particular sector. Okay, less time, less money, no admission, that is okay. That is all the positive things, isn't it? That the positive things are there. Okay, no spinal, of course. But at the same time, you are taking a lot of risk, no, Dr. Rupesh. No spinal, because I can know when we are not operating under spinal patients, if they are not cooperative, it is very difficult to do surgery, isn't it? Yes or no, Rupesh? So you are taking you are putting a lot of efforts. Yes, that how much you are earning, that also you should look into. So the investment of your energy and time, in front of that, how much you are getting back. That is what we have to change it dynamics. We have to change these dynamics. हमें less invest करना है अपनी energy, अपना time, and we should give greater results in the patients. And once you give that greater results in the patient, as Dr. Rupesh is telling, less time, less money, है ना, less money should not be. रुपेश, आज के बाद ना आयुर्प्रेन्योर लाइफस्टाइल हब में हम क्या करेंगे, लेस मनी नहीं करेंगे, हम मोर मनी करेंगे, मोर मनी. ओके, विल बी मोर मनी, विल बी मेकिंग मोर मनी. इट डजंट मीन दैट विल चार्ज अनएथिकली, ऐसा नहीं है, इररिलेवेंटली चार्ज नहीं करेंगे, बट हमारा स्किल इतना बड़ा करेंगे कि पीपल विल बी हैप्पी टू पे अस. How many of you agree with this one? How many of you got the bulb on moment? If you got the bulb on moment, that we need to upskill ourselves so that people should be happy to pay us, isn't it? So niche, how you can identify niche? Niche identify करने के लिए आपको, मैंने बोला ना, एक identify one problem what you are competent enough, जिसमें आपको ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस है. कॉन्फिडेंस बोल तो पूरा मास्टर होने की जरूरत नहीं है, ओनली हाँ भाई मैं कर सकता हूँ. इफ यू नो मोर देन 40%, यू आर मास्टर इन दैट, एक्सपर्ट एनी डिसीज एनी प्रॉब्लम के बारे में. इफ यू नो 40%, if you are knowing the range in between the 40 to 70% of particular problem and a solution for that, you are expert of that. परफेक्शन लैडर कभी कंप्लीट नहीं होता है, 100% कोई परफेक्ट नहीं होता है. ये भी हमारे लिए एक प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन का इम्पोस्टर सिंड्रोम है हमारा, कि भाई मैं अभी परफेक्ट नहीं हूँ, अभी मैं पूरा नहीं सीखा हूँ, अभी मैं 100% नहीं हूँ. 100% कोई नहीं होता है. इफ यू आर इन द रेंज ऑफ 40 to 70%, you are expert of that problem or disease. How many have got a new thought today, new motivation, new what you call the scientific reason to go ahead? Put in the chat box, Dr. Satish, Dr. Amon, Dr. Raghavendra. Did you get it? If you are 40 to 70, बस है हमारे लिए. We are experts. In between the range of 40 to 70%, आपको मालूम है कोई भी चीज के लिए you are there. Okay? So you need to identify that problem. You need to identify the solution. You need to make sure what is the solution you are going to provide, which other your competitors are not giving. And target customer. So who are your target? इसको आप take करेंगे, treat करेंगे. Okay? If you know, first secret number one is, if you have got niche clarity, you have won the 70% of the battle. आपने 70% जीत लिया. सेकेंड इज अथॉरिटी डेवलपमेंट. सेकेंड नंबर 2 इज अथॉरिटी. जब आपको मालूम है कि भाई मुझे किसमें करना है, इतना बाद में अथॉरिटी डेवलपमेंट करना इजी है ना. तो आप क्या करेंगे, उस पर रिसर्च करेंगे, उस निश पे आप उसके रिक्वायर्ड जो स्किल है उसको एक्वायर करेंगे, एंड यू स्टार्ट ब्रांडिंग योरसेल्फ, यू स्टार्ट पोजिशनिंग योरसेल्फ एज अथॉरिटी ऑफ दैट. दैट इज द सेकेंड सीक्रेट. सेकेंड नंबर 3 इज यू गेट द how to increase the cash flow. That what I was telling. How to increase our revenue, है ना. That is the secret number 3, है ना. And that is possible when you have got all the three ways of making money. One is you should be having your own services. सर्विसेज ऑलरेडी आप कर रहे हो, कंसल्टेशन कर रहे हो, टीचिंग कर रहे हो, कोचिंग कर रहे हो, आपका सर्विस है. सेकेंड इज यू शुड हैव योर ओन प्रोडक्ट्स. नहीं सर मैं तो लिखता हूँ, मेडिसिन वो दूसरे दुकान से लेता है, या मेडिसिन या मैं कुछ न्यूट्रिएंट्स देता हूँ, वो भी दूसरे से लेता है. यू शुड हैव योर ओन प्रोडक्ट्स, मे बी डिजिटल प्रोडक्ट्स आल्सो. इफ यू आर कोच, यू शुड हैव योर ओन कोर्सेस, यू शुड हैव योर ओन बुक्स. And third one is affiliate income, promotions. You should earn from promotions. So that is what our Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub is meant for. We should promote each other's products, each other's services. Then we can increase the cash flow. Yes or no? Are you have? Did you get the 3 secrets? How many of you first time heard these 3 secrets as Ayurveda doctors? Yes, Dr. Rupesh. Only Dr. Rupesh is active. Maybe rest of the people are busy with their patients in the clinic. Yes. तो ग्रुप में आप डाल सकते हो. नेक्स्ट टाइम हम भी जो भी टाइम है वो कैन फाइनलाइज इट. ओके. सो सेकंड इज स्किल सेट. कितने लोगों को लगता है आपका जो स्किल नहीं है तो आपका जो भी नॉलेज है वो काम का नहीं, बिकॉज इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू मेक मनी आउट ऑफ, है ना. सो आयुर्वेद में व्हाट द स्किल्स यू नीड टू लर्न? यू नीड टू लर्न त्रिविध चिकित्सा, त्रिविध रोग परीक्षा, त्रिविध रोगी परीक्षा, त्रिविध चिकित्सा, निर्णय, then what to call the interpretation of the modern investigations थोड़े 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 आना चाहिए हमको, जो भी आप किसी भी मास्टर होंगे उसका, फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम वर्किंग ऑन प्रोस्टेट, so I should be master of investigations related to prostate, modern interpretations of the prostate. Okay. Then शारीरिक एंड मानसिक प्रकृति एंड अरिष्ट लक्षण. अरिष्ट लक्षण इसलिए चाहिए, अगर इफ यू आर ट्रीटिंग विद एक्यूट कंडीशंस आल्सो, you should be able to know what are the अरिष्ट लक्षण, where you should refer to the other. And business में you need to know market research. This is very much important. Market research and validation, product and service creation, आपको आना चाहिए, should become competent in that. Branding and marketing and sale. भले ही agencies will be there. Okay, you can outsource it, but if you know basics, because you know better about your products, yes or no? The merits and demerits of your products and services, you are the one person who will know better than anybody else, or no? Yes or no? अब हमें हमारे बच्चों के बारे में दुनिया से सबसे ज्यादा हमको मालूम रहेगा कि हमारे बच्चे का मेरिट क्या है, डीमेरिट क्या है, yes or no? So हमारे प्रोडक्ट का मेरिट डीमेरिट हमको पता है, तो we should be knowing what are the basics of market research, how to validate your products and services, how to create your products and services, how to how to check the feasibility test, financial feasibility, technical feasibility, market feasibility. Okay, branding and marketing, sales, is it? Okay, so how we can achieve it? Simple hai. How to become competent in all the skills is, it is very simple. Learn, adopt and implement. Learn, adopt and implement. I was not knowing ABCD of the business, I was not knowing ABCD of the marketing. I started learning, I started adopting, and I am implementing it. I create my own products, I create my own, now I am going to create my own Facebook ads also, Instagram ads also. The same thing I will be going to teach you people. जो जो मैं सीखता जाऊंगा वो मैं आपको सिखाता जाऊंगा. Okay, so this will build your confidence. Step number 3 is implement करना है जो भी आपने सीखा, और जो भी जिसको भी आप कॉम्पिटेंट हो, that you need to implement, because skillful knowledge without implementation is worthless. कितने लोगों को लगता है सर हमने आयुर्वेद तो बहुत पढ़ा लेकिन इंप्लीमेंट नहीं कर पाए इसलिए वो वर्थलेस हो गया. All of us we are feeling it. We are not implementing our knowledge, we are not using it to make money, that's why you feel lost, worthless. Only simple way क्या है पता है? If you got great intent to deliver so that your target customer can get the 10x value, that intent will be supported by the universe. That intent will be supported by the universe. Okay, so you should do massive service. When I start teaching, no, I do not think about time, because my intent is that my students or the people who are the participants, the people who are trying to learn from me, they should get great value. So if you want to aim for significance, stage number 4 per location, you need to have great intent of serving better, giving more, over delivering. Okay, over delivering. By that people will feel happy, people will not complain. Once you deliver over, you are not hiding anything, definitely you will become what? You will be building your personal brand, you will be building your authority. Okay. So create your name logo. पहला काम क्या करना है आपको? अपना नेम लोगो बनाना. देखो मैंने क्या बनाया, अपना लोगो बनाया, आयुर्प्रेन्योर एकेडमी. ओके, एंड आई रजिस्टर्ड इट, ट्रेडमार्क रजिस्ट्रेशन भी कर दिया. ओके, एंड आयुर्प्रेन्योर लाइफस्टाइल हब, which is for community. Okay, so you need to create, because logo is your face. As the face is for you, as the face is for you, the logo will be the face of your company, logo will be face of your hospital, your clinic, logo will be face of your any venture what you are going to start as an entrepreneur. So build a very good logo which will align with your niche. आपका जो niche है उसको align होना चाहिए. That is what you need to do. Okay, step number 2, that is you need to have a logo. Okay, step number 3 is register it. क्योंकि क्या है, आप लोगो बना दिया, कोई आप अच्छा बन गए, if you have become very popular and you are making lot of money, the people will copy, so you cannot claim your copyrights. So you need to have registration, for your logo, for your brand name, at the same time your clinic address and physical address, and that should be on the Google map so that we can get more patient. Step number 4 is you should have your brand website. अपना खुद का website होना चाहिए, brand, maybe in the name of the clinic or hospital what you are running, and your personal website also, because personal branding is more important, because people will buy you first, then people will buy you first, then they will buy your product or services. This is my website, okay, which has got all the elements, okay, home, membership, about, testimonials, okay, then what exactly my niche is. That my niche is that turn Ayurveda knowledge into a super profitable entrepreneurship. Is it? The message is very much clear, isn't it? I am trying to help Ayurveda doctors to turn their Ayurveda knowledge into a super profitable entrepreneurship. Okay, the message should be clear. Then what exactly you are going to deliver, what they are going to get the benefits, all those things should be there, and for whom it is, okay, why they should join you, the membership, what are the this one, okay, then testimonials, then who is this for, okay, what is your authority, what is your authority, how you are going to establish your authority, by your books, by your talks, okay, by your posts, then, okay, so that is all what you need to supposed to, okay, uh, you need to think, you need to go with you need to have your own website. Step number 5 is always post your social media post में जो भी है ना, you should post which is in alignment with your niche, okay, in alignment with your niche. If you see my Facebook, okay, if you see my Facebook, okay, so I will be posting only related to Ayurpreneurship. I don't post any of the other, what you call, see my poster is also, you can see, very professionally I crafted this one on my own, okay, so you need to okay, you need to have all those, everything should be aligned with you. See, I have posted Ayurpreneur Academy, Ayurpreneur Lifestyle. So your Facebook, your social media, Instagram, whatever, see, I can, whatever is there, always it is related to my brand or my particular niche, okay, and my blog posts, everything will should align with your particular, what you call, niche, okay, and have awareness talk, health camps, then only you can build your authority. आपको बाहर जाना पड़ेगा, you should give your contribution, you should contribute to the awareness camps and all things, free of cost, अगर free of cost, because starting में आपको कोई पैसा देके नहीं बुलाएगा, okay, that I do many times I do my talk on other platforms, okay, where which are doing service for the Ayurveda doctors without charging them, I do it. So that is how the step number 3 is, when you act on your authority, when you take initiation proactively, once you make, you will develop a personal brand and authority building. So fourth step is audit success stories and this testimonial, because देखो, आप अगर अपने टेस्टिमोनियल्स और ऑडिट नहीं रखेंगे, it will not give you validity, okay, you will not get the credibility. I failed in that earlier phase of my life, last 20 years of clinical practice, I didn't make testimonials, because of that I am lacking that to present how better I am in the particular problems. Many miraculous results I got, but I could not make a testimonials, okay, patients reviews. You need to look into that, okay, so identify your expert problem and accordingly create a 2-3 solution for that. Then whatever you get the result, do research on that and put publish the papers on that, okay, write books on that, okay, as I wrote a book, okay, I wrote a book on hemorrhoids, okay, heal hemorrhoids through Ayurveda, and you don't believe, ये book देख के बहुत सारे पेशेंट मुझे ऑनलाइन कंसल्टेशन लिए. That is how you are going to reach the people. So write the books, publish your work on the international platforms, okay, or in the market, so that people will pursue you as the expert. It is the game of perception. देखो, हम पैसा नहीं बना पा रहे because we are not developing that perception in the mind of our customers that we are authority. How many of you got this bulb ornament? How many have to purchase this bulb ornament? Is that we are not able to make money because we are not creating that perception of our authority in our target customers. Agree or not? Huh? This is what I am telling. Harsh truth. ये सभी हमारा harsh truth है. We are not creating that perception. It is a game of perception. People will whatever the people will pursue accordingly they act. If the people will pursue as an authority, as a brand, they will pay whatever you demand. Okay. So क्रिएट अ ट्रस्ट पायलट अकाउंट. कितने लोग अपने ट्रस्ट क्लिनिक का या अपना कुछ प्रोडक्ट का या इसका ट्रस्ट पायलट अकाउंट क्रिएट किए? आई हैव नॉट डन टिल. आई हैव गॉट ट्रस्ट पायलट बट आई एम नॉट. बट यू कैन डू गूगल बिजनेस माई पेज. ओके, गूगल माई बिजनेस पेज पे आप अपना क्लिनिक क्रिएट. कितने लोग क्रिएट किए प्रोफाइल? गूगल माई बिजनेस कितने लोग क्रिएट किए प्रोफाइल? यू आर नॉट क्रिएटेड, यू क्रिएट इट. इट इज वेरी सिंपल. ओके, इट इज फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. Okay, Rupesh has created. Dr. Satish has created or not? Okay. So afterwards you analyze what worked, what not worked, and prepare a fail-proof strategy. That is step number 5. You should have a fail-proof strategy so that your testimonials will build the trust in your forthcoming customers, your target customer. आपका जो टेस्टिमोनियल है, आपका जो अथॉरिटी है, आपका जो पब्लिकेशन है, that will build the trust. And once the trust is built, patient won't leave you. Isn't it? Agree or not? Agree or not? Okay. So step number 5, let me quickly finish it off. Once you identified your niche, that is your blue ocean. Means competition less, opportunity is more. So find your blue ocean niche. You can use इकिगाई principle. अगर इकिगाई principle मालूम नहीं है तो सिंपल मैं बोलता हूं आपको, ये करो. दिस इज ओके. तो टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ दिस. आज बैठ के ये करना है आपको. फोटो ले लो इसका या स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो. ओके, हाउ टू बिल्ड अ बिजनेस यू लव. सो उसमें क्या है? दिस इज कॉल्ड एज व्हाट आई कॉल्ड एज प्रॉफिट कन्वर्जेंस सर्कल्स. प्रॉफिट कन्वर्जेंस सर्कल. व्हाट यू लव टू डू एंड व्हाट यू आर गुड एट. आपका पैशन भी है एंड यू आर गुड एट एंड दैट इज नीडेड इन द मार्केट. Okay, what others can pay for it or what others care about it, what other people are looking for it. Okay, the people are also looking the same thing and you are passionate about doing that and you have got your skill on is you have got skill in that. That means that is your niche. समझ आपको? Okay, और आपको नहीं तो this is once you identify that कि भाई हाँ ये मेरा niche है, this is I am happy to serve, I am happy to look into that and I am skillful in that, then you should make your own ideal customer avatar कि भाई मुझे किसको टारगेट करना है, मार्केटिंग कहाँ पे करना है. ओके, सो यू शुड नो योर आइडियल कस्टमर avatar so that you can market your services or products there in that particular group, like demographics, age, gender, pain points, what you call the psychographics. Okay, their emotions, where they are more leaning on, where they are inclined, which brands they are inclined to, what they are doing in their free time, what social media they are using more, what websites they are visiting more. Okay, that you need to do the research. Okay, and what solutions you offer them. आप क्या उनको दे रहे हैं जो दूसरे नहीं दे रहे हैं. So that is what the step number 1 in the step number 5. Okay, that is it, you need to find. So आप लोग ना पेन पेपर लेके अपना एक आज बैठ लिख दीजिए व्हाट इज योर फेस. ओके, डेसिग्नेट. सो एक वंस यू आइडेंटिफाइड योर निश, यू डेसिग्नेट इट. आई हैव आइडेंटिफाइड माय निश एज आयरप्रेन्योर कोच. ओके, आयरप्रेन्योर कोच. सो मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, आई एम पुटिंग एवरीवेयर आयरप्रेन्योर कोच, मे बी इन द लिंक्डइन पोस्ट, ओके, और मे बी इन द फेसबुक, मे बी इन द इंस्टाग्राम. Everywhere you will find that me as an Ayurpreneur. The word Ayurpreneur actually coined by me, but it is not being credited to me. But if you Google, okay, Ayurpreneur, you will get my Ayurpreneur Academy first in the first page. That is what we call Google search engine optimization. Google search engine optimization. Okay, then specify the vehicle. How you are going to give the result. what you are using to give the result. किससे आप रिजल्ट देंगे? या मेडिसिन से देंगे, कोई प्रोसीजर से देंगे, या कोई लाइफस्टाइल चेंजेस करके देंगे, या डाइट प्रिस्क्राइब करके देंगे, या प्राणायाम करा के देंगे, या योगा करा के देंगे. In my case, I am giving, taking the people from their pain point to their pleasure point to make them transforming to them as entrepreneurs using my Ayurpreneur business model. Ayurpreneur business model. And in my BPH patients, okay, I use Yoga Basti. I am using Yoga Basti to give result to my benign prostatic hyperplasia patients. Even who are posted by TURP. Okay, and identify the processes tools. Okay, and process tool. I created and which should be survey करना आपको and identify what is the your target customer is required. Okay, so process is Ayurpreneur flywheel method. पहले ही मैंने बोल दिया मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, Ayurpreneur flywheel method दे रहा हूँ. ऐसे ही आपका प्रोसेस क्या है, आपका टूल्स क्या है, आपके आपके niche problems identify किया आपने, that you need to look. So you can create the Google form and accordingly you can see what the problems your niche are suffering with. What are the problems your niche are suffering with? That you can identify. See, I have created this one. Help to shape the future of Ayurveda coaching. I floated this. आप में भी कुछ लोग इसको भरे भी होंगे. Okay. So I have put what are the pain points of the Ayurveda doctor. What is their biggest frustration? What have tried them? What they have tried but still they are not successful. Okay. What is the biggest fear they are having? What is holding them back? What they are struggling with? Okay. What worries them more? If they don't take up this journey, okay, what would they help, what would they be doing to get the solution? Okay, so all these questions will help you to understand what is the niche identity, mentality, emotions, and their requirements and needs. Accordingly, if you prepare your product or service, you will be getting. So define the result or solution that you are going to give to the specific time period. कितने दिन में आप उनको रिजल्ट देंगे? How many of you are sure कि आपका जो भी क्रेडिट है, you should, because people want कि भाई सर कब आराम होगा, हम कितने दिन में आराम करेंगे. जैसा I have made this road map for Ayurpreneur lifestyle hub, है ना, for Ayurpreneur ecosystem to set up your Ayurpreneur ecosystem. A 10 years journey है. It is a 10 years journey. I have given milestones. फर्स्ट ईयर में क्या करेंगे, सेकेंड ईयर में सेकेंड स्टेप में क्या होगा, थर्ड स्टेप में क्या होगा, फोर्थ स्टेप में क्या होगा, फिफ्थ स्टेप में क्या होगा. Okay, so our target is to become, to develop, get the 10 crore revenue, है ना, recurring revenue, है ना, yearly. वो हमारा टारगेट है. उसको अचीव करने के लिए स्टेप्स, दिस इज व्हाट, बट द टाइम इज 5 years. द टाइम लाइन इज 5 to 10 years. ओके, सो इससे ज्यादा क्या करना आपको, यू शुड डू रिसर्च ऑन योर कॉम्पिटिटर्स, what they are targeting, what are their ads are doing, what their ads are targeting, what is the content of their ads, how they are different from you, how you can find the gap in their services and products, then how you can create your own blue ocean strategy. Okay, that is what the fifth step, okay, which will help you to create your own blue ocean. And sixth is, now it is time to announce yourself to the world कि भाई I am arrived, I am arrived, मैं आ गया हूँ, I am in the market, I am the brand authority of this particular problem, which will help you to optimize the search engine. Google search engine optimization हो जाएगा, because once you start promoting yourself, projecting yourself, positioning yourself as a brand of that particular problem, Google will search and will put in on the first page. By that you will attract the patient. Okay, frequently publish your success stories in the social media, make the write-ups in the newspapers, blog writing करना है, so that it will reach the people. Write in the medium, which is free of cost. Answer the questions in the Quora, where the people will be asking the health questions. So answer the questions in the Quora, they will connect from there. You put some information in the Instagram. Okay, you can, because see now digital marketing, social media marketing, organic marketing has got better reach than physical marketing. Agree? Agree or not? If agree, say agree in the market, in the chat box. Because with less investment or without investment, when you do organic marketing, you are not putting any money there. You are just putting information and awareness. You are creating awareness, and you are indirectly, softly, you are selling your what services. Okay. Now cable TV ads, physical holdings, they have become outdated. Okay. The most important thing what our Ayurveda doctors we should do is we should bring a movement. हमें एक movement revolution लाना है. We need to connect with our BAMS doctors who are practicing allopathy. And if you are expert of Ayurveda, you go and approach them, request them, and say them, present them with what the authority you have got, what the expert you have got, and how you can help their patients if they refer them to you, which they are not going to help. है ना, बहुत सारे BAMS स्टूडेंट्स अगर हमारे आयुर्वेद डॉक्टर्स को एक्सपर्ट्स को हेल्प क्या रेफर करना चालू करेंगे तो एवरीबडी विल बी विनिंग. सो दीज आर दी 5, है ना, 6A स्ट्रेटेजी. इसमें आपका निश क्लैरिटी आ गया, ब्रांडिंग आ गया, ओके, सॉल्यूशन क्रिएशन करना आ गया, मार्केटिंग आ गया, सेलिंग आ गया. ऑल द स्ट्रेटेजीज आर देयर in 6. This is 6A. Okay, you will have the clarity, you will get clarity, you will have the confidence, you will have competence, you will have personal branding, you will be building authority. Okay, you will be developing the trust with the better rapport with the patients. You will be creating your own blue ocean where the competition is no more, only opportunities are there. You are the big fish of your pond. And marketing networking are there. Okay, so today we have learned, है ना, real reasons Ayurveda professionals why we are struggling, and I believe that you could understand what are the pain points and what are the massive potential Ayurveda is having. 5.6 trillion US dollar market होने वाला है. 1,50,000 crore rupees का market है in the 2028. That is a massive potential. We need to leverage it. What is the importance of branding, niche clarity, and system you understood? Okay, and success blueprint, that is 6A success blueprint you understood. Okay, and you could come to know that structure, system, and strategies are important. Okay, so can you type in the chat box, or if you are not good with chat box, you can unmute yourself and say what one biggest insight you got and which you are going to take away from here to create your blue ocean. एक ही बोलना है आपको, ज्यादा बोले तो और अच्छा है. एटलीस्ट एक तो आपको बोलना पड़ेगा. एक तो आपको मान कि भाई 1-1.5 घंटे से आप सुन रहे हैं मुझे, 2 घंटा हो गया ऑलमोस्ट, है ना. एटलीस्ट वन थिंग आई फील दैट यू मस्ट हैव लर्न्ड व्हिच यू आर नॉट नोइंग, द bulb born moment for you. Can you put in chat box, or if anybody would like to unmute and share your learning? Shall I call the name, or you will voluntarily come into? देखिए, if you want to go online, no? Yes, Rupesh. Yes, sir.
Yes, little bit I missed in the middle, but
Yeah.
what I came to know is if we follow some steps and if we get some clarity and systems, if we develop properly, so that we can scale up and we can go further wherever we are in this journey, we can go further. So that I understood like that.
Very good. Very good takeaway. So anybody else would like to share? Yes, Dr. Tejesh, internet, social media, marketing. Very good. So that's what I'm telling you. When is now the era is of internet, social media, online, you people should not hesitate to show your face. Keep cameras open, because people will buy you first. As I'm telling, they will look at your face, and face is the media. It's a door, a window to connect with the people. So you should brand your face. You should not be hesitant to show your face. Be visible. We should not suppress ourselves. We should not take back. Earlier, even I was not so much what you call talkative, or I was talkative, but not on the stages, or I was not compatible with the camera. But now I enjoy doing it. over the last 3 years I could develop it. Okay, so you people, whenever you are attending my session or any session that matter, as much as possible, whenever it is possible, keep the videos on so that the it will get develop a connection, because we connect with our eyes. Isn't it? How many of you know that we connect with eyes? Eyes are the gateway runway soul to soul. समझ में आपको? हम एक दूसरे को वो कम हो गया अभी, सभी मोबाइल में रहते हैं हम, वी डोंट लुक इनटू आईज, फेस कांटेक्ट कम हो गया है, बिकॉज दैट वी सफर. ओके, so only Prayasni also told that social media marketing, Tejasri Patil social media marketing, Tejashwani madam social media marketing, and Rupesh has understood the structure, system, strategy are there. So how many of you are ready, serious? How many of you are serious to use all these learnings into making your blue ocean, creating your blue ocean? Thank you, Tejasri, for opening your video. Huh? I'm happy to see you after a long time. Okay, so how many of you are? Yes. Dr. Tejaswani is ready to seriously put into action? Yes. Who else? Dr. Rupesh is already taking charge. Yes, sir. Yes or no? Dr. Rupesh is already has taken charge. Okay, he is already moving ahead. Dr. Satish, are you serious or not to take any of these learnings? Whether you got learnings or not, if you got a good bulb on moments, whether you are going to use it them or not, as Dr. Kimanand is ready to use. Very cold audience. Okay, even after. Yes, Dr. Deepa, happy to see you after a long time. Yes, Dr. Deepa is ready to take seriously. I thank you, Deepa. You have taken out time. Okay, to attend this. Dr. Madhvi, okay, Sri Lakshmi, Dr. Yogesh, so many of them. Okay, if you are ready to take up, okay, seriously, okay, then it is good. If you are not seriously taking charge, do you know what are the 3 biggest top reasons to fail? That I name it as nil. Nil means nothing. N-I-L, nil. Is it? Non-performance, N for non-performance, I for ignorance, and L for lack of application of knowledge. How many of you resonate with me? कितने लोगों को ये बल्ब ऑन हो गया भाई कि रीजंस फॉर फेल्यूर? ऐसे तो 8 है, बट मेन 3 आर नॉन परफॉर्मेंस, ignorance, lack of application. Non-performance is you are not taking actions. Maybe I am asking, put in the chat box or keep your video on, interact with me, but you are not performing. That is the biggest reason for the failure. Whenever the opportunity is calling you, if you do not perform, if you do not take the action, if you do not make decision, you are going to fail. Second is ignorance. Ignorance about your own capacities, your own potentials, your own knowledge. Ignorance about the market demand. Ignorance about the market size, either the market size. Ignorance about the problem which is nearby you, which you can help, but you are not aware about. And lack of application of knowledge. You know you are a performer. Okay, you can perform when you are motivated, and you are aware also, but you are not applying your knowledge. You are not. If you are not applying your knowledge, that is the reason for failure. We all are Ayurveda graduate, postgraduates, but most of us, isn't it? Most of our Ayurveda doctors, Ayurveda students, 70% of them, they go to allopathic GP practice because they are not applying their knowledge, their Ayurvedic knowledge into the market. Because of that, they are failure. We are suffering. We are suffering with the shadow career. How many of you agree with me? Isn't it? Because we suffer with the resistances. हम क्यों वीडियो ऑन नहीं कर रहे, हम क्यों चार्ट नहीं कर रहे, हम क्यों डिसीजन नहीं कर पा रहे, हम क्यों रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं ले पा रहे? That is because of the internal resistance we are having. All of us we are having internal resistance. पहले हमको खुद के ऊपर डाउट है, भाई मैं करेक्ट बोलूंगा कि नहीं बोलूंगा. फियर है कि पीपल, है ना, आई मे फेल. प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन, नहीं बोलना चाहता हूँ, सभी मालूम है, बट ठीक है ना, कल करेंगे. गिल्ट, है ना, गिल्ट कि भाई नहीं है, ये गलत होगा या गलत कर रहा हूँ. ओवरवेलमिंग, ज्यादा मालूम है वो भी दिक्कत है. विक्टिमहुड, हर वक्त रोना, नहीं नहीं मुझे बीएमएस ने ठीक से नहीं पढ़ाया टीचर्स ने, विवेक सर ने हमको ठीक से नहीं पढ़ाया, तेजस्वी मैडम बोलती होगी ना, विवेक सर सिर्फ खाली बातें करके गए, हमें कुछ नहीं सिखाया, विक्टिमहुड, patients were not there in the clinic hospital, we were not exposed with the clinical exposure, our teachers did not get the result in the Ayurveda, they didn't show us the Ayurveda result. Judgment, how the people will judge about us, what people will think about us, okay, all these are perfectionism, है ना, मैं बोला ना, perfection ladder is not complete, so don't bother about it. Even I was in that perfectionism का imposter syndrome में, I was last 3 years कि भाई नहीं नहीं मेरा प्रोडक्ट और बढ़िया करना, बाद में मैं मेरे स्टूडेंट्स को या डॉक्टर्स को, आयुर्वेद डॉक्टर्स को हेल्प करना, बिकॉज आई वॉज लाइंग बिहाइंड. Once I come across this 40-70 rule, 40-70 rule is more than 40, less than 40 आपको मालूम है तो आपको करना नहीं है ना, unless you make 40 and 70, in between that if you get knowledge you should go. Okay, so if you want to overcome these resistance, अभी क्या होगा इस resistance से, these internal resistance will, why they are coming, these internal resistance are coming because of what, because of we want to, our brain is not prepared for success, our brain is prepared for survival, our mind is prepared for survival, हमारा माइंड सिर्फ सर्वाइवल के लिए जीता है, सर्वाइवल है, वी आर सर्वाइविंग, वी वांट टू बी इन द कंफर्ट जोन. ओके, वी फियर अबाउट दिस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, बिकॉज ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन स्टार्ट्स विथ स्ट्रगल, हमें पहले स्ट्रगल करना पड़ेगा. व्हेन यू स्टार्ट स्ट्रगलिंग, है ना, देन यू विल सर्वाइव, because once you develop skills to overcome those struggles, you survive. Once you survive, after a certain time, you'll become stable. Once you are stable, then you got, जैसा टेक ऑफ होने से पहले ना, रनवे में कैसा फ्लाइट जाता है ना, इनिशियली इट विल टेक, है ना, स्लोली इट विल बी गोइंग, देन वंस इट कम्स ऑन टू रनवे, है ना, देन बिकम स्टेबल, देन इट टेक्स अ रूट, है ना, देन स्टैंड, देन इट स्टार्ट्स विथ ऑल द एक्सेलरेशन, सक्सेस, है ना, एंड once you're successful then you will be skillful. Skillful होने के बाद सक्सेस नहीं आता है, सक्सेस होने के बाद skillful you will be found as authority. Okay, that is how you will attract this success. Okay, you should become man of attracting success. So if you are having these resistances, you need to conquer this fear. कितने लोगों को fear है वीडियो ऑन नहीं करने का, चार्ट नहीं करने का, आयुर्वेद प्रैक्टिस नहीं करने का? Most of us, right? And you know that fear is not real. As per Napoleon Hill, fear is not real, yet it is something that can easily derail your plans. It is not real, it is in our mind. The fear is in our mind, and all these indecisions, whatever we are making, no, not applying our knowledge, not performing, not taking action, not making decisions, not taking responsibility. Okay, all these things, okay, these all indecisions will cause you to think too much into aspects of fear which have no solid foundation. Okay, so there is no solid foundation, only because of our own internal thoughts we are having, right? So you need to make a decision to conquer your illusionary fear. समझे आपको? Then only will be successful Ayurpreneurs, then only will be a successful Ayurpreneurs. So what is benefit? Sir, benefit क्या है Ayurpreneurship करने क्या? Nobody is asking that question. Sir, ठीक है, आपने तो बोल दिया. What is the benefit? Benefit is you will enjoy the freedom. You will enjoy the freedom. Dr. Tejasvi came at 5 o'clock from the college. Even I came at 4:15. Dr. Rupesh is in his clinic. Okay. Dr. Satish may be also in his clinic. Dr. Kiman is already in his, he is doing clinic. Dr. Deepa is at the clinic. How many of you felt that you don't have that freedom to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do, with whomever you want to do? Even though you are making a lot of money. Okay, even though you are making a lot of money, even though you are having good name in the market, but how many of you are really having this freedom, time freedom, Financial freedom to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do, with whomever you want to do. We don't have, is it? That is because of we have accommodated with our all this day routine job, which is not giving us the what you call the uh, direct proportionate income revenue, isn't it? So, how many of you would like to have 6 Sundays a week? Then Sunday आपके लिए. How many of us? I am trying to do this. I am trying. That's why I have taken this journey. I am doing it. Still, I have not achieved it, but I am on to this because unless we start, we cannot achieve it. Okay. So your time is limited. So don't waste it living someone else's life. Okay, your time is limited. Don't waste your time for someone's life. Don't think what will the other people think. So I am going to invite you. If you resonate with my this concept, if you resonate with my mission, if you resonate with my vision to develop an ecosystem of our Ayurveda doctors who can help each other. Okay, who can help each other. Yes, Rupesh, it is very much possible. I will give you the strategy. That's what you are joined in the Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. No, we are going to take Ayurpreneur challenge. Then we will be having all the weekly classes. Then you will be getting that the strategy. Not all Sundays. At least 4 days a week you need to work. Every day if you make, then you become investor. When we become investor as per the Robert Kiyosaki, है ना? तो हमारा एम क्या है? इन्वेस्टर बनना है. अभी हम क्या है? सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड है सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड. मैं एम्प्लॉय हूँ और साइड हसल कर रहा हूँ. 10% एंटरप्रेन्योर हूँ. आप क्या हो? आप यू आर रनिंग योर ओन क्लिनिक. यू आर सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड. Okay, then you need to invest your time, energy there. But one next stage is employee, self-employee, businessman, then investor, as per Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, so हम कुछ लोग एम्प्लॉय है, कुछ लोग सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड है, कुछ लोग बिजनेस में है. All of three we don't have freedom, time freedom. Investor has got time freedom because money is working for them. We are working for money. Okay, investors are working for investors. Money is working for them. That's why they are enjoying. तो हमें इन्वेस्टर बनना है ना? We have to become investor. So if you are serious, if you want to take actions, है ना? Who take action to those, है ना? This invitation is only for those people who take action and those who provide the inspiration. Because you need to contribute to the community. I am going to invite you for my community, Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. And it is not for ideal people. It is not for the non-action takers. It is not for the casual people. It is only for serious people. And if you want to realize your own potentials, your values, and purpose of your life, joining with our community, then I have got a invitation for you people to go ahead with Ayurpreneur journey. Now you have got two choices. You got two choices. Doing it yourself. आप खुद नहीं सर, मैं खुद करूंगा, मैं खुद आई नो बिजनेस, आई नो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. Okay, but it will help. It may take more time for you, more energy, and a long time. And many times we get depleted from the motivation. We give up. Many times I do went through all these phases. But once Dr. Priyadarshini and Dr. community, I committed. I want to change the lives of the people who are in the Ayurpreneur. Whatever I know, whatever I can do for you people to elevate your life, I am going to give whatever I learned. I want to transfer it to people in your betterment. Okay. So if you do on yourself, you may not be having 3S in place. You may not be having 3S perfectly in place, like structure, system, and strategy. So these things may fail if you do not have these things proper. Okay, it will take a lot of time for you if you do on your own single-handedly. Okay, but if you do with me, whatever I have learned already, I have invested 6 years. That 6 years will be and leverage period for you because you need to invest the 6 years. Okay. You can use my 13 years of experience online as well as offline, and it will take less time. Okay. Your and as you will be in the community, you won't feel to give up. You will be in the movement. Okay. When you are in the movement, you can fast track your results. Okay. You can fast track your results. By that, you can achieve more in less time. You can achieve more in less time. Isn't it? How many of you are ready to take? Okay, how many of you are interested to look into what is Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub? So Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub is basically it is a community. What I'm creating a community. It's a lifetime community for people, for all the Ayurveda doctors who resonate with the Ayurveda, using Ayurveda either integratively or single-handedly, or what you call as a 30% or 40% in their particular practice. Okay, all of them, whoever are inclining towards Ayurveda, for all of them, Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub is there, which is a membership for the community. So, what by that you will achieve Ayurpreneurship. Entrepreneurship have only one vehicle, that is entrepreneurship. But Ayurveda doctors can have two vehicles, Ayurveda and entrepreneurship, that can give you Ayurpreneurship, which is success and significance. And you will get new identity, new model, and new system. Okay, it is these are all tailor made. Huh? New identity, new model, new model is community business model. We are going to give you. New system is hello system, hybrid online and offline. New identity will be tailor made. हर का अपना अपना अलग identity होगा, है ना? That will decide how what will better suit them. By that you can achieve 5 Fs: fitness, freedom, fame. Okay, freedom of time and finance. What I was telling, fame, social and professional significance, fortune, and family, future of your children, and legacy will be setting. So this is what with these core principles, what objectives Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub is built. Okay, it is included. but but still, as I told you, I am not offering it to everyone. This is not for everyone. Okay, this is not for everyone. It is only for the people who are serious and who believe in investing in their self growth. Who believe in investing their self growth. Okay, so for them, this particular Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub is meant for, because it is journey. As I told, transformation requires struggle, isn't it? Survival, stability, success, and skill, isn't it? So our environment decides our behavioral pattern and our results. How many of you agree with me? Isn't it? The micro and macro environments are there. Micro environment is our home or family members. Macro environment where we spend more of time outside, isn't it? In the society, friends, classmates, colleagues, society, professional friends. All these they influence us. So all whatever we are today, whatever our behavior is there, whatever our character is there, whatever our attitude is there, it is all influenced by this environment. This environment. How many of you agree with me? Isn't we have been influenced by our own environment, maybe micro or macro, which will influence our subconscious mind, our emotions, and that's why Jim Rohn says that you will become the one with the 5 people that you hang around. Okay, you will become the one with whom the 5 people that you hang around. मीन्स आप जिनके साथ रहोगे 5 लोग साथ उनके जैसे आप बन जाएंगे. That's why you should choose good one and consolidate the relationship. Okay, why we are not implementing the things? Because we are not in the community. Because every successful individual knows that his or her achievement depends on a community of persons working together. So when we are working together, we can grow better. Our strength grows, it doubles when we all work together. Is that yes or no? How many of you agree with me? How many of you agree with me that yes, Rupesh agrees with me that when you are in a community, you can achieve more. Can achieve more. So, Ayurpreneur journey is almost 10 years plan, not a single shortcut. Of course, in 3 years you'll get, 18 months you'll get the results. But to become as an investor, you need to take 10 years. Okay. The structure is already I told Ayurpreneur plywood method, which will help you to understand and achieve this goals and milestones. niche finalization, मिनिमम वायबल प्रोडक्ट कैसे बनाना या सर्विस जो भी क्रिएट करना और उसको वैलिडेट कैसे करना, मार्केट वैलिडेशन कैसे करना, उसके ऊपर वट एवर द मार्केट वैलिडेशन कम्स बेस्ड ऑन द फीडबैक, फाइनल प्रोडक्ट कैसे बनाना, देन हाउ टू सेटअप और सिस्टम, हाउ टू मार्केट द लॉन्च एंड स्केल्स एंड प्रॉफिट ऑप्टिमाइजेशन एंड कस्टमर वाव एक्सपीरियंस एंड अल्टीमेट एम क्या है हमारा, गोइंग फॉर 7 रेवेन्यू मॉडल्स. ओके, इनिशियली हमें क्या करना है, सिर्फ इंटीग्रेटेड प्रैक्टिस, प्रैक्टिस एंड कोचिंग, हेल्थ कोचिंग, ये तीनों अलाइंड है, एक दूसरे जुड़े हैं. ओके, सो दैट व्हेन यू कम इनटू आयुर्वेद लाइफस्टाइल हब, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड, है ना, व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग अलाइंड. सो बाय दैट first we will be focusing on these three in our forthcoming what we call Ayurthon. Okay, that is structure. System is 6C support system, 6C are community access, community networking, then courses, certification, coaching, consultation and collaboration. Okay, so all these things these are covered in the Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub membership. Community support, courses. Okay, almost you have got 10 plus courses which will help you to understand what is the business, what is the basic elements of the entrepreneurship, what is the basic, how Ayurveda can be used there, how to set your goals. Okay, then these achievements, certification for the achievement as per your whatever the milestones. Then coaching, weekly coaching as the way I'm doing there. Of course, this is 2 hours, but now onwards it will be only for 90 minutes every week. Okay, then consultation. Okay, one-to-one consultation to decide your what your niche. If you are not clear about deciding your niche, I will be helping you out with the one-to-one consultation. Okay, and you will be having the benefit of being in a Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub by getting into Ayurpreneur business model, where mutual networking and mutual what we call promotion can be happening, so that we can generate what we call, we can have a affiliate income and what we call revenue store income, revenue store. Strategy is, as I told you, how we will achieve all these things. One is by Ayurpreneur business model, which I call the MBA of Ayurveda, and having new identity, new model, new system for you, and 90 days Ayurthon challenge. 90 days challenge we will be starting in October. and October से चालू करेंगे, October, November, December. By the end of the December, you should be able to launch your product or service. Okay, new product or service, or refining your existing product or service. Okay, so many of you feel that this is a great vision and a great what you call, you believe that it is a very good approach to have a Ayurpreneur journey. How many of you feel? Okay, so if you are feeling that, if you want to get into Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub, okay, I won't go much in the details. The real value is, okay, with all these courses, you have a community membership, Ayurveda challenge, course certification, a mobile app already you must have downloaded, then Ayurveda challenge, then all these bonus courses. Okay, all of these add to around what we call 1,59,997 rupees. Okay, and website price is 14,999. What is it, includes all these things. Okay, membership. The webinar website price is 14,999. Means on website also you'll get it 14,999. But if you want to be successful, you need to attract the success by becoming the successful person. Okay, so our future is dependent on our present consistent actions. Yes or no? Isn't it? Our future is dependent on our present consistent action. So we need to take decision today once we want to make changes. So if you're committed yourself, something bigger than yourself, okay, I have got an offer for you. Okay, I got a offer because you can create your own opportunities. Opportunities are not waiting; they won't come by their own. You need to create your own opportunity. So by joining Ayurpreneur Lab, you will learn how to create the opportunities. So अभी क्या है webinar special offer is discount up to 70%. Okay, so all of this you can get at 4,999. If you join today for Ayurpreneur Hub, it will be 4,999, which includes all those courses, coaching, one-to-one consultation, collaboration, okay, Ayurthon challenge, weekly inner circle calls. Okay, all these things are available at 4,999. Okay, which is worth of 1 lakh. You need not to pay 1,09,997. You need not pay webinar website price also. Okay, so you have two in the life. Ways you have two in the life. Whether you can make a living or you can design a life. Now it is on your shoulders decision whether you want to make a living or you want to design your life. We are all surviving. Everybody will survive. Okay. This Ayurpreneur lifestyle habit to become significant, not only successful. We need to become significant. And how we are going to be significant? By contributing to others' life. It may be our patients, it may be our students, it may be our friends, it may be any person who is suffering with a particular problem. If we add in their life, we become significant. We'll establish a legacy. We'll build a legacy. Okay, that is what we call designing our life. Okay, so you'll not be having any regrets in your life because you are responsible for your destiny. So if you are interested to get into Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub, okay, Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub, you can scan this QR code, okay, and register for Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub community membership for lifetime. All those things were yearly subscription, but I have made it lifetime because I am on a mission to help the doctors to achieve and live entrepreneurial lifestyle to accomplish financial, social significance, professional significance, which is missing. People don't treat us as good as equally as the allopathic doctors. Financial abundance and time freedom. Okay, to so to live an entrepreneurial lifestyle. For that reason, I made it only 4,999. Okay, so what you'll get? Okay, you'll get all this, 7 revenue streams you can make. So bonuses, okay, bonuses are three bonuses if you take this one. That is one to one DYS Ayurveda Health and Wellness Coaching Launchpad. I am coming out with the 3 days boot camp in the September. That is DYS Ayurveda Health and Wellness Coaching Launchpad. Okay, that is worth of 2,999. For the outsiders, it will be 3,000 rupees. But if you join today to Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub, you will be getting free access for that DYS health coaching, health and wellness coaching launchpad, where in 3 days you will be able to find out your niche of health and wellness coaching and you can start your journey. Bonus number two is one-on-one consultation with me, which is also priced at 2,999. If you are a community member, you'll be getting free one-to-one consultation with me regarding your doubts and direction. Bonus number three is we are going to come with October, as I told you, Ayurthon, a 90 days challenge, which is again, if the people join there for only Ayurthon challenge, that will be 30,000 rupees. The challenge will be 30,000 rupees. But for the people who are joining Ayurpreneur National Hub as a founder members, okay, you people will be getting free access for the 12 weeks program to launch your or rebrand yourself, reposition yourself with your new products, new services, okay, so that you can start monetization. Okay, any other than that, lifestyle membership will be there, lifetime membership will be there. Okay, mobile app is also there. MBM or could be Ayurpreneur business model course is there, Ayurpreneur mastermind weekly course sessions, which is again 30,000 rupees. What I am taking, no, you are paid 99 rupees, isn't it? If every week you appear, attend this paying 99 rupees, and if I take every week 52 weeks per year, so there only 5,200 rupees will be spending, isn't it? But that is will be absolutely free. I will not challenge as I have told. So if you are interested to change your life and others' life also, being in the wonderful community and changing the community also by contributing your knowledge, your skill. Because my idea is I will not be only teaching every time. If Dr. Tejashwini MD has got something to share, and by that, if she can be promoted from my platform, when she is an Ayurpreneur Hub member, I have to promote her, and I will be promoting her. I will be happy to promote her. By that, she will be reaching my connections, my networking. So it is called as leveraging the network. It is called as leveraging the network. So once imagine that if our Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub grows like 10,000 people, 20,000 people, so you will be reaching at a time those number of people, isn't it? Being in a community. So you can make a business collaborations. You can have networking. You can create the revenue streams, revenue chains, your own ventures, partnership ventures. Isn't it? This is what my big dream. I want one platform for all Ayurveda doctors with their own specialty, supporting each other, referring to each other, sharing the affiliate income, helping each other to grow their businesses, taking them to the every corner of India, reaching all the customers. Because see, what pains me more is one of my known person. She is an accountant, and she went through a menopause phase, and now she learned that how she could tackle that menopausal issues, and now she has become menopause coach, and she made 1 crore rupees in a year by giving only weekly online coaching to the female of menopausal age. It may be emotional support, it may be diet support, it may be yoga and other lifestyle changes, daily routines, dinacharya, rotucharya, ahara, these all things she is using, and she has made 1 crore rupees. And our Ayurveda doctors, we learn all the things, and we are not positioning ourselves as those coaches. Another one known to me is a B mechanic, B engineer, made MS psychology, did MS psychology, and then he did PhD in psychology, and he's become memory coach, and he earned 10 crore rupees online coaching for memory boosting in 3 years. You must have seen their ads. Dr. Manjunath is a memory coach. Dr. Geeta McKillenini, she is a menopause coach. Then what we are doing? And I want that all Ayurveda doctors should be there everywhere. All coaches should be Ayurveda doctors. Productivity coach, Ayurveda doctor. Procrastination coach, Ayurveda doctor. Memory coach, Ayurveda doctor. Fitness coach, Ayurveda doctor. Okay. All where our Ayurveda doctors should be there. You must have seen many of the people who are making lot of money as a health coaches, and now they are training the other housewives, and homemakers, non-medical homemakers to become health fitness coaches. And all our Ayurveda doctors, we are sitting idly in the home, blaming the condition, situation. That is only because we don't have a accountable community. We don't have that accountable community. We don't ask, why you are not doing, why you are not launching. Nobody will ask us. We are single. Nobody will bother about us. And we also hesitate to go and take the challenge. We don't have structure. We don't have system. We don't have strategy. Because that we fail. Not that we don't know. Not that we are not having knowledge. Not that we are not competent. It's only because of structure, system, strategy, and community support. So the courses, whatever they are not the main thing which are you are paying for. They are the bonuses. You are going to pay for this. If the QR code, if you scan and you pay, if you join, this is the membership, lifetime membership see what you are giving to, what you are contributing to build a big movement of Ayurveda, what we call Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. It's a big movement. You are going to contribute for the big movement. It's not for the courses. Courses are the bonuses. Coaching is bonus. Ayurveda challenge is the system, what I want to put into action. But being in a community is a community membership fee. Okay. So, being said that, if any questions are there, I will be happy to answer the questions because you people have stayed till the end, almost 2 hours at least. I believe that my class was not boring because you people are staying. My students who are direct students, I can understand their दुविधा कि वो लोगों को तो रुकना पड़ेगा. But I appreciate Dr. Tejashwini. Dr. Tejashwini, can you introduce yourself, from which place you are and how did you feel about the class? Dr. Tejashwini, MD. Yes, madam.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, madam. You are from which place?
I'm basically from Karnataka, sir, Tumkur.
Oh, Karnataka. Tumkura?
Tumkurinda, sir. Hital nodi. To do something, I'm having that capability ansutte, but I don't know how to start up and where to go.
That's what
I need some push up from the back side, I think. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ನೋಡುವ ನಿಮ್ ಏನು ವೆಬಿನಾರ್ ಕೇಳೋಣ ಸರ್, ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ I just joined, sir.
So how did you feel?
Okay, nice, sir.
Okay. So if you are really finding difficulty to how to start, okay, we have got a structure. I have got that structure. We can get into that first initiative.
But I'm having zero knowledge, sir. ಇದು ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿನರ್ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ್ಲೂ ಒಂದ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದೆ, ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ದಾಗ. ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ. ಏನು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ನನ್ಗೆ. ಈಗ ಯುವರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್.
Subject is not new. Okay.
But it's new for me.
Terminologies are new. Okay.
Correct.
The basics remain same. Basics are same. Okay. Only the names change because we feel that ye to hame pata nahi hai. That this is what that's what I am telling you. It's all mind game, perception. है ना? People MBA course इसलिए बनाया जाता है कि perception create करे. Okay. So see, when you are able to start a clinic, when you are able to take a decision to make a post graduation, when you are able to do a thesis, when you are able to see the patients, when you are able to do the research, statistics analysis, everything you have done. है ना? So all those are the part of the same marketing only. है ना? How the marketing is done? Marketing is done by taking the statistics, data. How the product is decided based on the demand and needs. As we do the disease diagnosis, and then we decide the management. Na? The same way, what is the problem? What is the problem which is burning in the market, and what is the health problem, and what the solution we have got? This is what you understand. That is this is only these things are glamorized. Entrepreneurship, business, these are glamorized, and these are more made what you call the fascinating and more illusionary, so that people feel that it is more glamorous and they feel wow. It's nothing like that.
ಹೊಸ ಕಲರ್ ಕೊಡೋ ತರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಳೆ ವಿಚಾರ.
You can definitely start, madam, and we are always with you. And whether you join Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub or not, okay, if you join, that is very good. So that will also be committed. You will also be committed. So together we can we can decide your journey. Okay. But anytime, whenever you feel, you need to require our help, we are ready to help. Okay. It is easy.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Tejas madam, for
Thank you, sir.
And Tejasvi part social media handles with hashtag Ayurpreneur and Vivekanand Kori. And if you are downloaded Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub auto mobile app, you kindly in the feed section I will be posting it, and below that you can comment. Okay, what are your learnings, and subscribe to Ayurpreneur Academy YouTube channel if you are still not subscribed, and follow this one, and be in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so that I'll be sharing every daily, means whenever the things will be happening, the new learnings I'll be sharing them. Okay, so with last quote, big results require big ambitions. So if you are thinking about big results, be ambitious. Okay, and with this last note, I would like to wind up the session, and thank you for being till the end, and see you next.